Today we're going to do 4 yin yoga poses for gas and bloating. We're going to do 3-minute holds today. So let's just start by resting back to feel the support of the earth and to center and ground ourselves. You might want to have a bolster with you today if you need support for your arms in Bananasana. Now, actually, if you're feeling bloated, it would be a good idea and gassy. The best thing for you to do would be to lie on your stomach with your hand, your forehead on the ground. I'm going to get you to do that. For sound, I'm not going to do that just so you can hear me normally. But lie on your stomach, rest your forehead on your hands, and that'll press into your belly, and that will be a great way for you to center and ground to begin. So just feel the pressure of the earth against your belly. It should feel grounding and supportive. It might even start to press some of the gas and bloating for you. If it's too much pressure, you can always do this on your bed. So as you inhale, feel your belly pressing into the earth. Just let yourself sink in and arrive here now. Okay, and then you're going to roll back on over onto your back, and we'll start with our first yin yoga pose, which will be a wind relieving pose. It's a great pose for relieving gas. So you'll start with your ascending colon, pressing your right leg in till you feel pressure on your ascending colon, on your belly here. If you don't have knee issues, you can hold on your shin. If you do, you can hold on behind your knee. So whatever works best for you and your body. And we'll hold this for 3 minutes. If you have low back issues, you can keep your left leg bent, or you can see how it feels for you, if it feels better to have your left leg long. So with yin yoga, we want to choose an appropriate edge, something, if you've got a lot of pain in your belly from gas and bloating, then you might want to back off a bit. You don't want to push too hard, so find something that you can stay with for 3 minutes. Also that you can soften into, so your shoulders can be soft, all your joints can be soft, and that you can find some stillness in. If your breathing isn't smooth and even, it's an indication that you're probably pushing too hard. Okay, you're going to slowly release your right leg down. Just pausing here, allowing your belly to settle and soften. And then we'll go ahead and draw your left leg in. And again, you can either hold on your shin or behind your knee, depending on if you have knee issues, you'll hold on behind your knee. And you'll choose if you're gonna have your right leg bent or if you are going to have your right leg long. So whatever feels best for you and your body. If you have back issues, it's nice to keep that right leg bent. However, it can be nice to lengthen that right leg because while we're compressing the left side, we're lengthening the right side. So compression and lengthening, I think it's good to do both when we're trying to relieve gas and bloating. When we do a yin yoga class, we can choose where to place our attention. We can place it on the sensation in our bodies. So in this case, the sensation of pressing our left leg against our descending colon now. We might choose to place it on our breathing, so the way that our belly expands into our leg here. We could use a visualization so that each time we exhale, we imagine the gas, the bloating, the pain in our bellies coming out, releasing, letting go. So each time we breathe out, we let go into the ground, into the flow of gravity, breathing out the pain. You could use a mantra. A mantra is just a phrase, kind of like an affirmation, an acknowledgement. You could use the words, I can let go. It's easy for me to let go. It's safe for me to let go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and release the left side now, and we'll just rest on our backs for a moment and feel the flow of chi, the rebound, the energy in our body. Just notice if your gas, your bloating area feels a little softer. Then we're going to come into Bananasana, which is going to really nice and lengthen out this area to soften it. So you're going to take your feet over to the left corner of your mat, side bend over to the left corner of your mat. And you can take your arms overhead as well. You can take your arms straight overhead and rest your arms on the ground, or you can hold onto your elbows. If you can also put your bolster overhead to hold your arms. For me, I've got a little bit of a shoulder issue right now, so I'm going to keep my arms down. The main thing is feeling this tug along your ascending colon here to support you in your relieving of gas and bloating. Taking the arms overhead can aid in that as well. So you're going to be here for 3 minutes. Okay, we're going to come back to the center. Just pause in the center and feel, just notice if things are settling at all for you in your belly. And we'll go ahead and do the other side. So this time you're going to take your feet over to the right side, side bend your body. And again, you can take your arms overhead. You can hold on to your elbows, whatever works best for you and your body. Okay, so we're going to slowly come back to the center. Pause there for a moment. Feel the effects of the pose. Just noticing how you're feeling in your belly, your digestive system. And then we're going to roll over onto our stomachs, and I'm going to give you a few options for the next pose. Okay, for this one, you're going to lie on your belly, and I'm going to explain while I'm up so that the mic doesn't get all weird for you, but you're going to draw your right leg in and hold on to it with your right hand. And you could stay lying down on your belly, or you can come up and hold on and be up here. So you can have that choice to be up, or you could be down. For the purpose of relieving the gas and bloating, it doesn't really matter whether you're up or you're down. Okay, so You can choose what works best for you. And you can always use a strap here as well. So hold on to your right ankle or your foot. You can stay here, or you can pull your ankle away and lift up. Okay, you're going to slowly release your right leg and just pause here. Just notice how the right side of your belly feels here. And we'll go ahead and set it up on the other side. So hold on to your left ankle or foot. And you can stay here, or you can come upright. And then go ahead and release your leg down. And we'll do your Savasana here on your belly, just so you can get some extra time on your belly to relieve that gas and bloating, putting the pressure on your belly here. Notice how your belly feels now. Notice how your bloating feels. Notice if you've relieved any gas at this point. Notice how you feel different from the beginning to the end of the class. So you can stay resting here, and I'm going to sit up and read you a poem. This poem is called Invitation by Mary Oliver, and I'll put the name of the poem and the author and everything in the show notes, along with lots of other things for you, so you can always check that afterwards as well. Oh, do you have time to linger for just a little while out of your busy and very important day, for the goldfinches that have gathered in a field of thistles, for a musical battle, to see who can sing the highest note or the lowest, or the most expressive of mirth or the most tender. Their strong, blunt beaks drink the air as they strive melodiously, not for your sake and not for mine, and not for the sake of winning, but for sheer delight and gratitude. Believe us, they say, it's a serious thing just to be alive on this fresh morning in the broken world. I beg of you, do not walk by without pausing to attend to this rather ridiculous performance. It could mean something. It could mean everything. It could mean what Rilke meant when he wrote, "You must change your life."